Hey there, beautiful souls. Today we're doing a reading all about this week's blessings. What's unfolding for you right now? What's coming in? What's shifting? Just a little check-in with the energy around you this week. And just so you know, this reading is totally timeless. So if you're watching this later on, no worries at all. It is still meant for you when you find it. Alright, so this is a pick a card reading and I have 3 piles in front of me today. You can choose one, or honestly, you can go with more than one if that feels right. Just trust your gut. Now, just look at the crystals, take a breath, and notice which one you keep looking at. That would be your pile. So, pile 1 has a Moonstone. Pile 2 has the Rose Quartz, and pile 3 has an Amethyst. You will find the timestamps down below in the description, and feel free to pause here if you need a moment and just take your time and go with what feels good. And when you are ready, we will start with pile number 1. Hey pile 1, and welcome to your reading. If you were drawn to the Moonstone, this is your message. This crystal is all about intuition and emotions and new beginnings, so that might already be a little hint at what's coming through for you. Alright, so let's go ahead and tune in to the energy around you right now. I'm asking the Spirit to show us your blessings for this week. What's unfolding for you? What's coming your way? What do you need to know? Okay, let's see what's showing up for you. Okay, we've got the 9 of Wands, the 8 of Wands reversed, 2 of Wands reversed, 10 of Cups, Knight of Cups, Page of Swords reversed, King of Cups reversed, and the King of Pentacles also reversed. Alright. That's very interesting. So the first thing I get here is that you're tired, like really tired. And this 9 of Wands tells me that you've been through a lot lately. And honestly, you're probably feeling kind of on edge, like you're still standing but barely. And you might even feel like you're constantly bracing yourself for the next thing. And then with the 8 of Wands reversed right after that, it's like something's just not moving. You might have been waiting on something to shift, maybe a message, a decision, or just momentum, and it's like nothing. So it could be delays or silence, so stuff not clicking into place in general. And that 2 of Wands reversed, that kind of says the same thing, like you had a plan or a direction you were leaning towards, but now you're second guessing it. Or maybe you feel stuck between choices and none of them feel right. But there is also a turning point, and we've got the 10 of Cups, and I love seeing this here, especially in the middle of the spread, because this tells me that something is coming in that brings you emotional clarity, like a moment that just reminds you what really matters. It could be a connection, a peaceful moment, or even just a feeling of, okay, this is what I've been missing. And then we've got also the Knight of Cups. So this might actually be someone reaching out to you, maybe offering help or just being emotionally supportive. Or it also could be you choosing to follow your heart again, even after everything, even if it is scary. Now, there is definitely some weird energy around communication here. So the Page of Swords reversed makes me think someone's either not telling the whole truth, or maybe they're just kind of immature in how they're dealing with things, like watching you but not actually saying anything helpful, you know. And with the King of Pentacles reversed, there could be some people around you who just aren't showing up how you need them to, like emotionally unreliable, maybe even a little manipulative, or just flat out inconsistent. They should be stable, but they're not. But here's the blessing, and it's a big one. You're seeing it now. You are not ignoring the red flags. You're not trying to fix people or carry their stuff anymore. So this week brings emotional clarity. You are realizing what's not your responsibility, and that's huge. You might have a moment this week where something just clicks, like, I've been trying so hard, but I don't need to keep doing that. And you're choosing peace over chaos. You're choosing you. Even though things might feel uncertain or people around you aren't acting right, you're still getting stronger. And you're actually finding your center again. So yeah, your blessing this week isn't just about something showing up, it's also about something falling away. A pattern, a person, a pressure you've been carrying, and you're finally letting it go, or at least you're starting to. Okay, so that was your message for today and for this week. If this reading helped you out, feel free to give it a like or drop a comment and let me know. And if you're not subscribed yet, I'd love to have you here. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hey there, and welcome to your reading. If you chose pile 2 with the rose quartz, this reading is for you, and I'm so glad to have you here. Alright, let's take a moment to breathe and tune into your energy. We're asking Spirit to guide us today, to show us blessings that unfold for you this week. What's coming your way? What do you need to know right now? What's shifting in your favor? Let's see what's coming through for you. We've got the 7 of Wands, Death, the Hierophant reversed, the 8 of Swords reversed, the Queen of Cups, Strength reversed, 3 of Pentacles, and the Tower reversed. So, I feel like there is a huge shift happening this week, and I mean like major energy moving. Starting with the 7 of Wands, this tells me that you've been kinda in defense mode. Like maybe you've been trying to stand your ground, or feeling like you're always having to explain yourself. There's this sense of like, I'm tired of pushing so hard. Now, next we have Death. And now, don't panic. This is actually a really positive sign when you're ready to let something go. This is full-on transformation. Something old is ending, and something way more aligned is trying to come in. The Hierophant reversed just backs that up. You are breaking away from something traditional, maybe a job, a belief system, even family expectations. This is you saying like, yeah, I don't think this fits me anymore, and with the Eight of Swords reversed, that's you finally realizing that you're not as stuck as you thought. Like, the limits were never really real. You're not trapped. You are starting to see your way out of something. Now, in the middle of all of this, we've got the Queen of Cups, and that is such a soft and loving energy. That's your emotional strength showing up. So this week, you are reconnecting with your inner calm, that part of you that's really intuitive and gentle, but also super wise. And yeah, Strength reversed says that you might not feel strong right now. You might be tired or kind of doubting yourself, but this card's a reminder that strength doesn't always mean pushing harder. Sometimes it means just staying soft, not giving in to fear. And we've also got the Three of Pentacles. I really love this for you. So this tells me that you're not alone in all of this. You might connect with someone this week, someone who wants to support you or work with you or just understands what you're going through. It's that team energy, that collaboration vibe. And the Tower reversed, that's a good sign here, I guess, because it's telling me that worst is probably behind you, or the breakdown is happening in a quieter way, more internal, like you get to choose what to let go of. You're not being blindsided anymore. So your blessing for this week is that you're letting go of something huge. And yeah, it might be a little emotional, maybe even painful, but it's so freeing. You're breaking a cycle. You are releasing an old version of yourself. And even if you don't feel ready, you are. You're coming back to your truth. You're not playing small anymore. And even if it's messy, it's real. This is growth. This is healing. So be gentle with yourself, okay? This was your message. So take what resonates and leave the rest. If this helped you today, go ahead and give it a like or drop a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're not subscribed yet, feel free to stick around. I'd love to have you here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey there, and welcome to your reading if you chose Path 3 with the Amethyst. I'm really glad you're here. Alright, let's take a second to just breathe and get centered. We are asking Spirit to show us your blessing for this week. What's unfolding for you right now? What's coming in? What do you need to know at this moment? Let's see what's coming through for you. We have the Nine of Cups reversed, Six of Pentacles reversed, Two of Swords reversed, Ace of Swords reversed. Wow, there is a lot of reversal energy right here. Next we have Nine of Pentacles, the Hanged Man reversed, the Knight of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so your blessing this week has a lot to do with clarity and just getting unstuck. It feels like you've been in a place of confusion for a while now, maybe even kind of disappointed emotionally. So with that Nine of Cups reversed, it looks like there was something you thought would make you happy or fulfill you, but it didn't. Maybe it's a goal, a relationship, or just something you've been chasing and now you're like, wait, why doesn't this feel good? Then we've got the Six of Pentacles reversed. So yeah, there's been some kind of imbalance. Maybe you've been given too much. Maybe someone's been taken and not given back. could be time, money, energy, whatever it is, it hasn't been fair. And now the Two of Swords reversed tells me that you're done avoiding it. You've been sitting on a decision, maybe hoping it would sort itself out, but now you are ready to choose. You're not waiting anymore. And the Ace of Swords reversed does say, though, the clarity might not be fully here yet. There could still be some mental fog or miscommunication, and maybe your thoughts are a little all over the place now. And that's okay, because you don't need all the answers at once. Because look, then you've got the Nine of Pentacles, and this is your energy coming through strong. You're starting to realize your worth again. Like, I don't need to keep proving myself. I can trust me. This card is all about confidence, independence, and stability. So your blessing this week, it's that shift from confusion to self-trust. The Hangman reverse tells me that you've been waiting, maybe way too long, like waiting for a sign or waiting for someone else to make a move, but now you're done being stuck. You're ready to do something about it. And with the Knight of Swords, yeah, I'm sorry, that's fast energy. Once you decide what you want, you're gonna move quick. You might suddenly feel super focused, super clear, like, okay, I know what to do now. Just make sure you don't rush too fast, all right? Think it through a bit. And then we've got the Five of Pentacles reversed, which I love. You've probably felt alone or left out or just kind of low lately, and this week brings some relief. You might realize you do have support, or you start letting people back in again. Either way, you're not stuck in that cold place anymore. So your blessing for this week, it's that breakthrough moment, that clarity. You are not ignoring the signs anymore, and you're choosing yourself. You're letting go of stuff that drains you, and you're stepping into a way of more grounded, empowered version of you. You're not waiting for happiness to come from somewhere else. You're building it yourself now. So this was your message. Take what resonates and leave the rest. If this helped you today, feel free to give it a like, leave a comment, or subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to have you here. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.